परमंश परिव्राजकाचार्य सुतर सदस्यमान भक्तिदान सरस्वती भूषाणी प्रभुपाद आनंद कोटि वैष्णव नामाचार्य श्री रघुनाथ ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य स्थान में से अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाचार्य गो भक्ति की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गो भटनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंड जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवदीप धाम की जय। गंगामाई की जय। करुणामाई की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। नववेद भक्तवृंद की जय। All glories to the Spirit. All glories to the Spirit. All glories to the Spirit. Thank you very much.
The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th Canto, 5th Chapter, text number 9, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on the 31st of October, 1976, in Vrindavan, India.
Translation. When the strong knot in the heart of a person implicated in material life due to the result of past action is slackened, one turns away from his attachment to home, wife, and children. In this way, one gives up the basic principle of illusion, I and mine, and becomes liberated. Thus, one goes to the transcendental world.
Wow. The conclusion is in here. One should be completely satiable from this attachment of sex. When he is liberated. Liberation means no more material life. As the basic principle of material life is sex. Therefore, whole Vedic civilization is based on to train people how to become free from sex desire. The great emperor Jamunacharya, he gave his experience how he became liberated from sex desire. Jagavadhi namachitta Krishna padaravindra navadavadhamaram tumas Jagavadhi vatanari sangame smartamani bhavati mukhavikar sustu nishti. Since he gives his experience, since I have given my mind and heart in the service of Jagavati Krishna Padaravindra at the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, and I have increased my transcendental peaceful life by rendering such loving service. Since then, even if I think of sex life, Jagavati, Mama Chitta, Jagavati, Bhavanari Sangame Smartamani, even sex life, thinking of it, it becomes so abominable that I spite of it. This is the test of advancement of Krishna conscious life. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he delivered Jagai Madhai, this Jagai Madhai was divorced, drinking, illicit sex, meat eating, these things, degradation. These four principles are the four pillars of degradation. Therefore we prohibit that if you want to make progress in Krishna consciousness, you must give up these four principles. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made this condition that if you promise that he will give up these four principles of sinful life, then I will accept. Never mind whatever you have done in the past. If every man is sinful, there is no doubt about it, more or less. But that is not disqualification. If he agrees to give up that, then immediately he becomes liberated. That is Krishna also says about aham kvara varmāve karma. Liberation is not very difficult. It can be attained in 1 minute, provided you want to take it. Just like Krishna says, Karma dharman puritajya mamekam saranam aham va sarvapapita bhakkosami. If you are free from the resultant action of sinful life, then you are liberated. If you get shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna and do not act in such a way that you will get fall down, then you are liberated. Liberation means principal man discover Vidya annatharupam sarupena avrastiti. Our sarup means original constitutional position is given sarup by Vidya Krishna God, eternally servant of Krishna. Perhaps soon as we place ourselves in our original place, then you are liberated immediately. If you determine, decide finally that we shall now continuously, vehemently fixed out in Krishna consciousness. Very simple thing, Krishna consciousness is described by Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita. Manmana bhavavarma, that's all. Always think of me, manmana, and bhava-bhakta. Be ready always to serve me. Bhakta means where there is bhakti and Bhagavan, then bhakta. If there is no Bhagavan and there is no activity to serve Bhagavan, there is no bhakta. So demons. So bhakta means there must be Bhagavan. Seva and Seva. Seva, Seva. Three things. Seva means who is to be served, the master, Seva. And Seva means the servant. If there is master and servant, then there is Seva. This Seva is called Bhakti. So, here, Manojlajanti yasya karmanubadha jira asrakyeta, when he decides these things. Atadvijaccheta sutapavittei janasamono. When he understands that I am becoming more and more implicated, by this sex desire, I am becoming more and more implicated. This implication is engaging me more and more in karmanuvadya. When you understand this and try to get free from this business, then you become eligible for going back home, back to Bharat. Tada jana tam parivartate asman. Tam parivartate returns to his original fullness, asman. And when he turns back towards back home, back to God, then he is mukta, very different. Mukti is this kind. It is not very difficult. Simply we have to decide whether it is enough, noble. Then mukta param jati atihaya hetu. This is the hetu. We are baddha, conditioned. This is the hetu. Atavvijaccheta sutapavittei janasamoha. So long we shall try, because people are after this griha, apartment or kshetra, land, kshetra, sukha, children, after friends, vitta, wealth, riches. The basic principle is that maitha, agara madhya, bindati tapan. This is very important point. Therefore, according to Vedic civilization, one is trained how to give up these ideas, concoction. That is, brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprastha, ultimately sannyas. And ultimately, sannyas also is not the perfectional state. So nothing of practice how to come to the perfectional stage. The perfectional stage is to be engaged in practice, not theoretical, engaged in the service of the Lord, according to his capacity. Not that everyone will be able to do everything. That is not required. Krishna is not the stereotype that he has to be served in this way only. No. Krishna can accept service in so many ways. There are Dadasa Rasa, Akira Samrata Sindhu. This time Krishna is enjoying when Bhishma was piercing his body with the arrows. He was enjoying. This is also Rasa, where Bhishma purposefully, he knows Krishna is the Supreme Lord, still his devotee, he was giving him pleasure by throwing arrows. So Krishna takes pleasure. But Krishna does not take pleasure only when you throw rose water. He can take pleasure when you can pierce, if you are actually able to do it. That is Krishna. Anukulyena Krishna Anusidaram. You have to know how Krishna is pleased when you are perfect. That you have to practice, first of all, in the Vidhi marga, according to Shastra, according to the instruction of Guru, Sadhu Shastra Guru Bhakta. This is what I have to do. Therefore Sanatana Goswami was given instruction for 2 months continually what to do now. So that is called Sadharma Picha. Not that a fashion I have made Guru, I have accepted Guru, my business is finished. No. Sadhana Picha, the disciple must be ready to ask. Sanatana Goswami, you are the minister. He resigned the post. That does not mean he was silent, stopped or what. He was asking, what I to do? This is Sadhana Picha. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ordered him to come to Vrindavan and renovate the Vrindavan Leela. This place, before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu entered this city or this whole Vrindavan area, Radhakunda, it was all field, agricultural field. Nobody knew where Krishna had his pastimes. So it was the direction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that this is Radhakunda, this is this, this is this. And the Goswamis, they did it. That was not that they came here, although they were sitting underneath the tree. Radha Goswami had no opportunity to come to a nice temple like this. They came and the whole thing was on the agricultural field. But they constructed gradually. The Madan Mohan's temple, the Govindaji's temple, Radhakunda, they engaged fully writing books and establishing temples. Then after them, others, big, this like first of all, Maharaj Man Singh, he carried out the order of Rupa Goswami. He spent so much in those days, lakhs and crores of rupees. We have seen the Govindaji's temple broken. It is not possible to construct such a temple as it is now. but it was done by the order of Srila Prabhupada. It is the system, if you want to see a saintly person, you must go there to serve him. Not that simply asking, give me a blessing. Otherwise, are you worthy for blessing? But a cheap blessing. Blessing also they do not know what is blessing. They think that I have got some disease. If the saintly person gives me some blessing, I will relieve from this disease. Why don't you go to the doctor? But you go to saintly person for curing your disease. This is Annavilas. You do not know even how to approach a saintly person. But Mansingha was a very important man. He was the commander-in-chief of Bhagavad. And he approached the Goswami, what can I do for you? So, the Goswami, he did not require that temple, but he wanted to engage this rich man to the service of the Lord, and he asked him that you construct a temple like this. The Goswami was living very humbly, you know, in the Dada Brahmana temple, in Bhajanashram. He did not require a temple, but we are making members. Why? The idea is then spend the money for nothing and sense gratification. Take some money from there and engage in constructing temple. This is our purpose. Not that we want to live in big palatial being and take subscription from others. No, this is not our purpose. He spoils the money in sense gratification, so try to engage him. This is the purpose. It's exactly following the footprints of Goswami. We do not require any money. We are quite confident Krishna will supply all the necessities, but to engage the whole world who are spending money in so many rascals of ways, if that money is engaged in Krishna consciousness, we will get a chance. This is called Ajnata Sukriti. He does not know how he is making progress in Krishna consciousness. Ajnata. It is unknown. But the person who is trying to induce him to be engaged in Krishna's service, that is his friend, real friend. They are misunderstanding that these people are exacting money by force. Even if it is done by force, it is good for the person who is contributing. But we should not use any such means. People will misunderstand. But the policy is that his money which is accumulated for sense gratification. In Western countries, they accumulate millions of dollars, and at the last moment, he gives to his daughter. There are many instances, you know about that. Yes, nobody, because they do not marry, no children, no friend. So, the dog is the best friend in Western country. Every gentleman must have this best friend, pet dog. So, ultimately, because he has nobody to give, makes a will that my dog will get him and give him jewelry, ornaments, and so on, so on. We have got practical experience. The big palace which we have purchased in Detroit. The man did not marry, so ultimately he bequeathed the whole estate to the dog. And there is a tomb of the dog. So one has to do it. If he does not do it for God, then you have to do it ultimately to the God. The better, so long you have got money, spend it for God. Sarvanitti varauka vinase niyati sati. This is an instruction of Dhanartha Pandit. That whatever money you have got, it will be spent. You cannot keep it. Either the money will go from you, or you have to go from it. You cannot keep it. That is not possible. If you don't spend the money for Krishna, if you keep it, that I shall see, I shall leak out this money and be happy. People are, those who are miser, they do not spend money for Krishna, but they see the money. Therefore, it has become a problem for us how to spend the money. How to spend the money for Krishna. That is our policy. We do not want to keep money. We cannot keep, that is not possible. Somebody will take it. Ultimately, the government will take it. Let us spend it for Krishna. Spend it for Krishna. That is the right use. Sarvanitti varakataava vinaseniya Chanaka Pandit was a great politician. He is advising that if you have got money, spend it for Krishna. Don't keep it. Spend it for Krishna. Well, I'm thinking this for today or tomorrow it will spoil. Somebody will take and spoil it. Better, if you spend it for Krishna, at least your service will be recognized. Krishna is seeing that this man is spending his hard-earned money for me. That is called Ajnata Sukriti. This service to Krishna, this inclination does not arise unless one is very, very good asset he has got. Chaturvida bhajante man sukriti no. Who comes to Krishna Bhagavan? Sukriti no. Not ordinary. Sukriti. Chaturvida bhajante man sukriti no. Duskriti no. We will never come to Krishna. Namana duskriti no umbha. Prabhupada Narada, lowest of the mankind, full of sinful activities, how they can come to Krishna? Regardless. These are the antavakava papa, jananam punna karavana, vedannamaham immukta, bhajanti man. These are the qualities. Manusyanam sahasresu pastinjati. So, there are many qualitative statements. Now, Janmakoti means supriti. Tattva laulam me param mallam. Tralam bhati Janmakoti means supriti. This desire that I shall serve Krishna, it is not ordinary thing. Not Janmakoti means supriti means bhati. But it is possible if we accumulate the sukriti, or like little service, little service, little service. What the business is to engage these fools and rascals who are very enthusiastic in the activities of self-gratification. They are somehow or other engaged in Krishna's service, they accumulate sukriti. Sukriti. Another place it is said that Pitapurna Punya, Pitapurna Punya, Purna, Sukriti, little, and it is accumulated. then they get the chance of talking with Krishna, playing with Krishna, dancing with Krishna. That is possible. It is not mythology. The rascals, they think it is mythology. It is not mythology. It is fact, but it is mythology or imagination for the non-devotees. For the devotees, it is practical. But this is it. Mukta parama jati ati hetu. Bhaktin parama pratilampara aparinati vidiropatamam ati nandhiya. Bhaktin parama pratilampara. That is conclusion of when Parikshit Maharaj inquired about Krishna's last Srila, Sukadeva Goswami replied that each one is actually qualified to hear about Vikrita Gurinanucham, Brajabhukti, Vishnu. These activities with Lord Krishna and the Brajabhukti, if it is properly spoken and art, then the result will be that the material disease, God, lust desire will be finished. And bhakti parapati rupa, vidrupa kama, apunya, achirena dhiya. It will be clear, no. This is it. Not that after hearing the Srila, let me imitate. Let me also dance with young girls and what. This is going lustful. Mayavadis, they do that. Perhaps not. There are so many instances. But actually, the result will be this. Rizurupama, achirena dhira. No more did that. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada started by sharing what is the whole Vedic civilization meant for, what is it based on. Okay, one more minute. To tend to become free from sex desire. Ribo! Srila Prabhupada quoted one Acharya, one shloka from an Acharya, so in the same regard. So we would like to quote that shloka. Yes, please.
यदवधि अमचेत चित्त कृष्ण पदारविंदे बत नारी संगमे स्मर्यमाने मुख विकार सुष्टु निष्ठिवनं च.
Ribo. So the Yamunacharya who quotes, and Prabhupada says that after being engaged in Krishna Seva, he is having ecstatic bliss. So even sex life, thinking of it, it becomes so abominable, he is spited on it. Spite. So this is the test of advancement in Krishna consciousness. Then Prabhupada went on to share that Jagai Madai were delivered although they were engaged in sinful activities, which are 4 pillars of degradation. Then he said something to share that, but this is not a disqualification. How he shared on that. Okay. Krishna Seva Prabhu.
Well, there Prabhupada says every man is sinful more or less, but there is no disqualification for taking to bhakti.
Yeah, Miss
Chetna process, once whatever you have done, you have to, you should not go ahead further in that direction.
Ribo. If he agrees to give up that, then immediately he becomes liberated. And he said it can be obtained in 1 minute provided you want to take it, the liberation. So one shloka from Krishna he quoted, from Gita. Yes, that's it.
Prabhupada quotes Sarva Dharman Parityaja Mam Ekam Saranam Braja Am Tam Sarva Papebhyo Mokshesha Vimas.
Haribo. So if we take shelter of Krishna's lotus feet, we become liberated from sinful life. And then liberation also means, he quoted another shloka to tell what is liberation. And he, Mitra Krishna.
He quoted the sloka of Hitva Anyatha Rupam Swarupena Vyavasthiti. That he gets situated in his Swarupa.
And can you also share what he meant by Swarupa?
His original form.
Okay. Jivera Swarupa hai
Krishna.
Haribo. So one gets freed from all the wrong understanding, the Papa, and then he's in the Swarupa, which is actually Krishna Das. Then Prabhupada said, actually Krishna Das or Bhakta means what? What does Bhakta mean? And if that is not there, then he is a demon actually. Okay. Arjun Ishwara.
Prabhupada said that Bhakta means Man Mana Abhamad Bhakto. So then he said that always think about me and ready to serve me. These two are the definition of a Bhakta.
Yeah, Haribol. So he shared that Bhakta means where there is Bhakti and Bhagwan. So there is no Bhagwan, there is no activity to serve Bhagwan, then there is no Bhakta, then there are demons. Haribol. Then Prabhupada was sharing that actually one has to get freed from this Griha Kshetra Sutapta Vitte Janasya Mohu. So what he shared on that? Someone need to share. You want to share? Arjun.
Prabhupada said that if somebody decides that now no more, now let me directly take to Krishna consciousness, no more now sinful life, directly surrender to Krishna and serve him. Then that is what?
Haribo. He said it is not very difficult, Mukti is not very difficult, simply we have to decide that it is enough, no more. And then he elaborated with Ato Kshetrakuta, that one. And then the basic principle is Maithunya, which is Agaram. Then he is saying Agaram Agnya Vindati Tapan. That means one has to get freed from this by Tapa. So Prabhupada says this is a very important point. And now he says about Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanprastha, Sannyas, and what is the perfection of life. So what he said on that? Yes, there.
Prabhupada says that the purpose of Varnashram is to get detached from this thinking of I, me and mine, like I have to this, Atho Kriya Kshetra Shuddha Ahamam.
And then what is perfection?
Perfection is to engage in service practically, not theoretically.
Haribo! So sannyas is also practice. How to come to the perfectional stage? The perfectional stage is to be engaged practically, not theoretically, engaged in the service of the Lord, and then very important, he said, according to his capacity. Then Prabhupada elaborated on what is this according to his capacity. There.
Prabhupada said that
Krishna is not saying that you should serve me only in this particular way. Krishna accepts service in so many other ways. So we can serve in that way. Prabhupada gave the example of Bhishma Dev. When Bhishma Dev was throwing there, then Krishna was enjoying that service also.
Ribo! He is also saying Krishna is not stereotyped, that he has to be served in this way only. So then Prabhupada says that Anukulena Krishna Anushilanam, one has to know how Krishna will be pleased. And then he says that when one is not actually perfected, then how one comes towards this perfection of knowing always how Krishna will be pleased. So he gave him practical way which is there for all the jivas actually. How one can know that. Yes. Some new hands. Who? Sakshi Shubhu? Yes.
Prabhupada was telling about Sukriti.
No, Prabhuji. That is another time. Okay. Tribhanga Gopal Prabhu.
Prabhupada told about GPS, Guru, Sadhu and Prabhupada Sadhu Shastra.
Tribhanga Gopal Prabhu gave purport on it. Yes. Sure.
We have to follow the Guru and follow as per the Shastras. Following Guru also he elaborates that we have to ask, inquire, and he gives the example of Sanatan Goswami inquiring from Chaitanya.
Ribo! Sadhu Shastra Guru Vakya Tinete Kuriya Hikya. So this is Vidhi Marg. We inquire from the sadhus and he gave the example of Sanatana Goswami. And then he actually told something more. One inquires from the sadhu, that one has to do. Then what happens? Okay, I will ask in a particular way. How should one approach a sadhu? Prabhupada says something. And how one should not approach something. Yes. There, Nisarg.
One should approach a sadhu and ask that how he can serve him. Then he gave an example also of Man Singh. He approached Rup Goswami and asked how he can serve him.
Yes. And he shared something on cheap blessings. Can you share that also?
Yeah, the Prabhupada tells there that if someone approaches a sadhu and asks that I have some disease, you please bless me so that I'll get rid of that disease. So this is like a cheap blessing without serving a sadhu.
Ribo! They do not know what is blessing. So one should approach the sadhu to serve him. And that is what Man Singh did for service to Rupa Goswami. So Rupa Goswami, he made him construct a temple. But what is his consciousness? What is the consciousness of a sadhu? Okay, we'll give him 2 minutes. Yes, yeah.
Engage materialistic people's money in the service of Krishna.
Mic on the face, mouth.
Engage materialistic people's money in the service of Krishna so that they are not used in sense gratification.
Okay, and what about himself?
He stay in the simple bhajan.
Ribo! So Rupa Goswami was living very humbly. You know the Radha Damodar temple, Bhajana Ashram. And he actually engaged the money of Man Singh in constructing a temple for the Lord actually. So we should follow him. He says, we are also not wanting to live in big palatial building and take subscription from others. No, this is not our policy. He will spoil the money in sense gratification, so try to engage him. And exactly following in the footsteps of Goswamis, we do not require any money. So we don't need any money, so how will we be maintained? Okay, here.
Because being a devotee, we should be confident that Krishna will provide us all the necessities. And that's why we so not hang up so much.
We are Haribo. We are quite confident Krishna will supply all the necessities. That is devotee's consciousness. So, even if we engage the money of others by force, it is good for the person who is contributing. But okay, that's it.
I said, but don't you do that, people will misunderstand us.
Rivo. So the Western countries, they have accumulated millions of dollars. So if they don't give to God, then what happens? So you should share the entire thing. Huh? Who can share the entire thing? Yeah. Who? Okay, yes, Prabhupada.
If they will not give to God, then they will give. The meaning is, Chanakya Pandit says that if you have money, you spend it for Krishna, else it will be going waste by someone.
Vinashe niyate sati. So, spend it for Krishna. Haribo. And Prabhupada goes more graphic. He says that those who don't spend the money for Krishna, if you keep it, that I shall see it, I shall lick up the money and be happy. Kripana. They don't spend money for Krishna, but they see the money. Therefore, the problem, that is our problem, that how to spend the money, how to spend the money for Krishna. We do not want to keep money. You cannot keep money, that is not possible. So then Prabhupada said something on keeping money, which is connected to devotee life also. Yes. Means first he talked about engaging others, but then here he is saying don't something.
Prabhupada was telling that if you keep the money, store it, then it will get spoiled. So better spend it for Krishna. At least you will get credit, you will be recognized for the service you have done for Krishna. So spend it. Or the government will take it, or any certain way it will get spoiled.
Ribo. So, but to do this, it requires Sukriti. So he quoted that Dushkriti people will not engage. So he quoted two shlokas to say that Dushkriti people will not engage in Krishna Seva. So can someone quote any new hand? Okay, then.
Namam duskrit no mura prapadyante naradhava.
Yes. One more was there. Do you remember?
Chaturvida vajanti.
That was on a positive side. On the negative one, he had also quoted Yesham Twantagatam Papa. Ribo. And for Sukriti, he quoted 4 shlokas. So you can quote maybe 2 at least. One already Prabhu quoted, Chaturvida Vajanti. Now you can quote out of 3 maybe. He said that there are many authoritative statements to tell that there is Sukriti required to engage in Krishna Seva. No. Okay, one shloka. Krita Punya Punja. Haribo. So Prabhupada first quoted Chaturvida Bhajanti Mam, then he quoted Manushyanam Sahasreshu, then he quoted Na Janma Koti Bhi Sukritai Tatra Lolyam Ekalmuni. So one needs Koti Janam Sukriti, and then Krita Punya Punja. And he's sharing it in terms of saying little service, then the Punya accumulates, and then one actually gets the opportunity to engage in Seva of Krishna. And when it becomes accumulated, in trying to explain Krita Punya Punja, he said something on what chance we get. You want? No, okay. Yes, behind. Yes. Who you spoke to? We can give to him. You spoke to? Yeah. He spoke one.
We can get chance to dance with Krishna, play with Krishna.
Ribo. So this is not mythology as people are saying. This is not imagination. It's imagination for non-devotees. But for devotees it is practical. And then he is told what is the effect of actually if someone is qualified, if he hears the Rasa Leela. So what he said, what happens for him? Okay, Pranit.
Prabhupada told that if one hears properly the Rasalila, then the Hridroga Kamam Apahanoti, the disease of the Kama from the heart will be mitigated.
Ribo! Not that after Ras Leela, oh, let me imitate, let me also dance with young girls and enjoy. That is not the case. So one will actually become Dhira, no more desire. Jai Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada.